Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we are kind of dealing with some amazing energies. We've got not only like kind of our Leo season, we've got the Lionsgate to talk about. We've also got, sorry, we've also got Neptune in retrograde. And so Neptune is coming through with some amazing things. But I will tell you, Neptune, more than anything else, affects our dreams. And I know over the last couple of weeks that it has been just went into retrograde, kind of even in pre-retrograde. I start to feel it and I start having some really funky dreams. So if you've been having some dreams, this is a great time. We're going to be talking about that. And then I've also got a couple of workshops. I've got 2 Psychic 101s that are just about to start at the beginning of August, kind of getting a hold of your own psychic ability. So we're doing that. And then I've got literally a couple of celestial meditations that are coming up. I have got so much going on. I'm going to be starting a 202 soon. Hello, Miss Grace. You have been on my mind a lot lately, Grace. So hopefully everything is okay with you. I meant to call you yesterday and it just never happened. Let's see. What else we got? I've also got a Psychic 202 that will be starting. Sorry, my throat is just clearing right now. So I've got a Psychic 202 that will be coming up. Hey, Miss Gigi, a Psychic 202 that I'll be doing later on this year. And then next year, I'll be doing a 303 and a 404. My students that just finished the 303 are amazing. And they are really pushing me. They're like, okay, Miss Ruth, we got to do a 404. They are just like amping up and love meditation, love all of this crazy stuff. I think that's kind of the best part. It's one of those kind of what's coming up for us is going to be really the fun part for most of us. And kind of the really cool part is kind of getting hold of our abilities. So like I said, we've got some amazing things to talk about. We've got some energy to talk about, some things that are going to be affecting us that have already been affecting us. So we've got a lot of things going on. So let's start out with kind of what makes the Lion's Gate and why is it so important? Kind of like, why is the Lion Gate so important? So every year our sun goes into each sign and literally our sun is in each sign for about 4 weeks. So we are in Cancer season right now, and we are just about to move into Leo season tomorrow. We hit Leo season tomorrow. On the 22nd. So kind of what comes up for us right afterwards is the star Sirius in our sky really kind of aligns with our sun, and it's actually brighter than our sun. It's just so freaking far away, but that kind of like comes in with a lot of energy. So it kind of combines with our own sun's energy and kind of opens up this gateway of energy, of blessings that can come through. So that's kind of what we're talking about. The star Sirius is kind of conjunct our sun. So it's kind of like together they're working like, what are we going to do together? How are we going to push things together? And this is like really a magnificent time of like energies kind of joining each other. And then we kind of end up adding like our own Mother Earth because they kind of align and kind of push straight into Mother Earth for us. With this kind of combined energies together, it is going to be bringing in a lot more downloads, kind of like cosmic downloads from the universe, kind of the creator energy. And it's going to make the most important portal of the year. So we have other portals like we have 222, we have 3344. So we kind of have one of these every month, but this one is the strongest. And that's because Sirius kind of pushes his energy in there and kind of really opens this wide open for us to kind of come into. Because we've had such like an influx of like this super high energy, it's going to kind of really enhance our spiritual openings, kind of like just kind of what abilities you already have are going to be amping up. So if you have not been meditating, shame on you. get into meditation, get into some deep meditations. I am going to be doing several extra celestial meditations, so kind of advanced meditations. If you're ready for that, you can email me and I'll send you out some information on that. But I'll be doing one on the 25th, I think one on the 28th. We've got a new, you know what I'm saying? It's like literally like back to back to back to back. And it's to keep you up with this energy. So it's not like piling over the top of you that you're like continually able to climb out of it. Okay, so this is really called the Lion's Gate because this all happens in Leo season. And the symbol for Leo is, of course, the lion's gate, is the lion. And this is kind of intensifying and kind of like a peak of energy. Now, I will tell you that the peak of the whole time is, hey, Miss Shelley, thank you. I'm in my spring colors. We have like an increase on August 8th, which is the Lion's Gate, the day. And then on that day, we'll be doing some extra meditations. But if you're not joining me, make sure that you are joining a meditation to kind of help with that. So kind of what is the 8-8 portal? Kind of like, how do you explain it? How do you do this? So literally with Sirius and our sun is going to be pushing a lot more energy at us at Mother Earth. And so we just have to be open to those abilities. And this is going to be kind of intensifying the energy here. You're going to see people kind of like come out in ways that you haven't seen them come out. Because Leo energy is all about that lion, and you think about that lion out in the on the Serengeti and just kind of like wandering around. He's like, "Look at me, I'm beautiful. Look at me, I'm gorgeous." He's never like, "Oh, do I look cute today?" He knows he looks cute. It's one of those that lion is just kind of like, what am I going to take charge of? And that's what you really, really need to be pushing on this 8-8 portal. And it's going to be really benefiting a lot of us in a lot of different ways. This is like incredible energy to kind of attach to. Leo energy can be very supportive. It can be very kind of the 8 kind of represents that infinite power, infinite connections to the divine, all about rebirth, right, higher realms, activating our abilities as well. And so this is the perfect time to kind of bring in a lot of gratitude, kind of like who's on my side, what am I willing to step into, where is my power, what's empowering me as well. And kind of how can I live my life to the fullest? How can I have the best life ever? I mean, who doesn't want a great life? One great life. So kind of one of the things to kind of really keep in mind as we kind of work through this 8-8 portal, if you're not joining me, is kind of identify what is holding you back. Kind of what are the things that are holding you back right now that you can kind of clear off the plate. Sometimes it's, I don't feel strong, or I don't feel like I have the support that I really need, or I don't feel like I'm educated enough, or I feel like I need to go to get another degree. A lot of people tell me that, like, I think I need to go back to school. Why do you need to go back to school to do something you love? I mean, maybe take a class, or maybe get into a workshop or something like that, but don't feel like you need to go get another college degree, spend 2 or 3, 4 years on a college degree to get something that you are already excited about. It's kind of like, what is holding me back? Is it in my internal dialogue? Is it holding me back? Is it my limiting words? Sometimes our words limit us and we really don't realize how limiting they are to us. So that's a really important one. And it's kind of, sometimes we repeat phrases that we heard from other people. Well, my family is cursed. We never do well. I've heard that so many times in the last few weeks. I get from other people like, well, we have bad health. And so it's like, why even start anything? I heard that yesterday. If I have bad health, like, why should I start anything new? And I was like, because it's going to bring positive energy to you. It's going to make you, oh my gosh, amp up your energy in so many amazing ways that you can't even imagine. And it's ready to move forward. And then kind of letting go of these beliefs. Now, I will tell you that the full moon in Leo is on July 28th. And that's kind of letting go of those old beliefs, kind of release it, let it go, release the past. If you've had heartache in the past, like, this is a great time to let this go. And then kind of really opening up to kind of like your higher vibrations, bringing in your spiritual team. Everybody's got a team up there. Everybody's got a team. And if you are not making them work, they're just like lazy bums up there. Like, oh my gosh, they're just being lazy bums. If you're checking in, check in with me. Tell me where you're coming from. Say hi to me tonight. I have a whole bunch of information for you, so I'm like so excited. Talk to your spiritual team on the other side. Your angels, your spirit animals, your guardian angels, crystals, kind of like where is that power coming in from you? And I will tell you a lot lately, a lot of my clients have gotten really in. I'll see if I can get the glare off of it. Metatron's cube. Now I've done a couple of great celestial meditations. Hey, Miss Anna, on Metatron's cube. And we did that in my Psychic 303 class. And they were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So make sure that you're wearing your crystals. I've got my crystals on. And then kind of after that full moon time frame, like bring it in. Like, what do you want to manifest? And make it like a grocery list. Like, oh my gosh, explain it to me. And now I explain it a little bit differently. So if you said, Ruth, go to the store and buy me a pair of socks. Okay, I might get my keys and I run out to the car and I kind of, hey, Miss Mari, like run out to the car. I'm going to go get you a pair of socks. And I get to the store and I'm like, okay. What size socks? What color socks? Long socks, short socks, medium socks, no-show socks, skin-colored socks? I don't know. Now I have a whole bunch of questions. And that's what you really have to get really clear about. What is it you're requesting from the Lionsgate? Get really, 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 really clear. Really clear. Like you could go to the store and I could find that item for you. If it's opening up a new business, tell me enough about that business that I could go start it for you. Tell me if it's a new person coming into your life, tell me enough about it so I could go find them in the mall. That's what I mean. Get really clear. Then I would say kind of one of the next things to do is kind of visualize that. And you want to do that over and over and over again in your meditations. Visualize this person, this activity, this business opening up for you. Have that come in so many times that you could like visualize it. So when you see it, you're like, oh my gosh, there it is right in my face. I can see it. Okay. And this is all about kind of like bringing in energy. And this is going to be coming through our crown chakra right up here at the top. It's going to be coming in this column of energy, energy, not only from our sun, but from Sirius, and then connecting with our Mother Earth energy, kind of bringing this all together. Making sure that you are allowing all of this to come in. You want to make sure that you're the channel for all of this energy flowing in, not someone else, but yourself. Now, I will tell you, there's a couple of crystals that I would use during this time frame. Now, my favorite one is Carillion. I love Carillion, and it's kind of facing creative blocks, kind of pushing energy back. It's all about inspiration, kind of pushing through what you really need, kind of like pushing that through. Plus, it is orange, kind of like that Leo color. The other one is citrine, and it's very cheerful, kind of, and it's believed to give off like energy, like abundance and ambition and fire. So it's kind of like, where are we going with this? The other one is pyrite, which is literally considered fake gold, but that's okay. It's kind of giving you, pyrite is giving you, helps you connect to your solar plexus. And it's also kind of attracting abundance into your energy. So, I mean, hello, those are some amazing things. So let's talk about our new moon. It's one of those, we have our new moon, I'm going to say 28th, the 11th of August, which is still a really great date. It's not the perfect date, but it's a really great date. And it's going to be bringing in, and that Lionsgate is still going to be open. Lionsgate really opens up, kind of the activation with Sirius opens up July 28th, and it ends August 12th. I think it's August 12th. So we're still in that time frame of kind of bringing in this lucky energy for us, kind of bringing in, making sure that you are slowing down and holding each idea that you want to manifest and bring forward. Make sure that you're bringing those in for a long period of time. Like you're seeing that image, you're investigating that image, you're bringing it in really in close to you. If y'all have any questions, make sure you post them. I love questions. It's a really great time to like slow down, and it's a great time to slow down in your meditation to kind of really focus in on what's coming in together for you. This is also a great time, not only that it's hotter than you know what outside, but this is a great time to kind of really amp up your water energy, kind of bringing that flow into our systems. And then as much as possible, kind of disengage from being on the internet constantly or checking your emails, and kind of like really slow your energy down for a few days. That is really going to help you amplify what's coming up. And I guarantee you there are going to be some amazing psychic downloads during this time frame. Keeping your energy as high as possible is also recommended. And I will say going into your dreams. So let's talk about your dreams. We just had a few days ago, we had Neptune go into retrograde, and Neptune really affects everybody's dreams. So that's really important to understand. Neptune really affects your dreams. And so next Thursday, I will be doing dream interpretations. You have to submit your dream in email form to me. I have several people that have already submitted, because I had that in my newsletter. So I've had a couple of people already submit to me their dreams. And sometimes I have to ask a few extra questions in there. So, hey, Miss Tina. So make sure that you submit your dream for dream interpretation. I will take the best ones that I have. So make sure that you don't have any holes in it. Last time I did this, I had several people that kind of gave me like this 1 or 2 lines of their dreams. Like I need it all to understand. So I can not only help you understand your dreams, but help other people understand what their dreams are telling them. And then, like I said, during this time frame, we're also going to be taking advantage of having a Psychic 101 start, because there are going to be so many people wanting to kind of really bring in that amazing energy and kind of really opening up their abilities. Because as I said, that's kind of one of those quirky side effects of the Lion's Gate. This is really a great time to kind of think about what you want to shine in, where you want to bring in this energy. There's a couple of dates that are really important during this time frame. Like I said, we've got on the 28th, we have 28th of July, we have our new moon in the sign of Leo. And this is kind of a really great time to allow our inner child to come out and play in the new moon, and kind of like, what do we want to bring forward? How do we want this energy to shine through? Kind of really great getting into those like really great creative projects. And this is a great time that could be amping up, bringing in new love or new romantic interest for people. So that is a really great one as well. And this is going to be a great time, like I said, to really amp this up. Also on the 28th, we have Jupiter, kind of our planet of abundance, kind of going into retrograde in the sign of Aries. And this is going to be teaching a lot of people some hard ego lessons. So kind of people that have been living in their ego are going to be knocked down. And the people that haven't been living in their ego are going to be like, zoom, let's go up. So this is a really great time to really kind of understand you got to keep your energy at the right level, and it's kind of keeping your ego in balance. That's the really cool part, is keeping your ego in balance. Ego's not a bad thing. It's too much ego is a bad thing. Does that make sense? Too much ego is a bad thing. Too much ego, bad. Balance of ego, totally good. Totally good. I will tell you kind of also right after that new moon, we also on the 30th have Mercury in Leo in opposition to Saturn in Aquarius. And this is going to be bringing in a lot of drama and trauma into people's lives. This is the kind of thing that you really want to stay away from, and kind of don't get sucked into the drama of what other people are going through. That is not a really good thing to do. Now, one of the really good days to kind of, we're going to amping up our meditation on July 30th. We have our sun in Leo trine Jupiter in Aries, and this is a great, very, very, very lucky transit. And it's opening up like big opportunities to kind of soak in the spotlight and kind of allow that to come in, and allow that Jupiter and Aries kind of adding that energy to what we're bringing in. So that is going to be amazing. Let's see, we've got kind of some other ones. On August 2nd, we have Venus in Cancer sextile Uranus in Taurus. And this is going to be a great combination of romance and friends coming together. So if a friend invites you out around the 2nd, make sure you go. You might find your new love out. This is going to be a really, really great one. Make sure that you are communicating what your dreams are, what things are coming through for you. Let's see. Kind of the day before the Lion's Gate is something really important to understand is August 7th, we have Venus in Cancer trine Jupiter in Pisces. And this is an amazing day to kind of get lost in our dreams, but make sure that you're directing them, not just sitting there for hours upon hours, like I'm meditating on this. No. Really push this energy in where you want it to go. And then we've got our full moon in Aries on August 11th. So that is going to be kind of move out any barriers, anything that's keeping us from what we want to do. And this lunation is ideal for kind of like a great time to kind of leave toxic friends or relationships, and allowing healthier ones to kind of jump in and take over for us. So if y'all have any questions about this, make sure you let me know. I'm going to be pulling some angel cards. Now, this is not my normal deck. This is a great deck. I have kind of fallen in love with this deck, even though it's kind of a lot of things I don't like about it, which is totally weird. But when you fall in love with the deck, you fall in love with the deck. So let's see. The first card I get, and this one, I have to look at them because this one's called Transit, and this is all about climate. And this is all about kind of like, this is the climate to change. This is the time that you really want to be bringing in those changes, not only for you, but for your family as well. If you've got a family, this is a great time to bring in some changes. We've had some challenges over the last few months, but I guarantee you things are going to be changing, and you are going to want to be part of that as well. Debilitated, sorry. And this is kind of bringing up discomforts. And what I feel like this is more talking about is that full moon on the 11th, kind of like if there's any discomfort of like, I'm afraid to kind of shine. I'm afraid to kind of allow this to come forward. I'm not sure if I should. I'm not sure if I could. Bringing all of this amazing energy in. And this is going to be kind of like bringing up the discomfort. So you kind of know like, I don't want to do this again, or I want to push positive energy. I want to change things around in here. So that's kind of what we're going to be bringing up. Let's see, our next one. This one is opposition, and this is all about confrontations. There are a lot of people that will really, we were talking about this. I think Tina and I were talking about this a couple of days or a week or so ago about who do you sell your dream to? If someone in your circle, if your family or friends does not have a dream for themselves, they cannot get a hold of your dream. Does that make sense? It's one of those, if they don't have a dream for their life, they can't help you or support you as you dream in your life. Because when you tell them like, oh my gosh, my dream is to own my own company and sell something, whatever. I'm going to sell glasses. I'm going to sell plastic glassware in my business. They're kind of like, oh, that's stupid. Because they can't support you because they don't have a dream for themselves. If someone else does not have a dream for their lives, they cannot support you in your life because it doesn't work that way. They end up being jealous and why does she always get the good stuff? And why does all the good stuff always happen to her? Because you're willing to go out and get it. And that lion's energy is kicking you into booty to get it done. Next one is moon, and this is all about our perception. So if we perceive other people as like jealous or energy, do not talk to them about your dream. Find someone else. Sometimes you'll find it in coworkers or friends that are willing to support your energy more than maybe someone in your family. This one is Virgo, and this is all about digesting and kind of really think about what you want to bring into you. What is it that you're really choosing to bring into your life? What is the new that you're choosing to kind of like bring into you? Kind of like, what is that you're really wanting to manifest? What is it that you really are choosing to bring into you? One of the things is, since this is all happening with Neptune in retrograde and Jupiter in retrograde, retrogrades are all about review. And this is all about talking about like, what do we want to take a new look at? Our retrograde cycles, a lot of people are like, I hate retrogrades. Well, they're there for a reason. They're really there to help us find out, kind of re-review our life. Kind of every so often, we just need to look at things a little bit differently. And what do we need to change or modify or fix? And kind of bring in something different. Let's see, this one is next one. If y'all have any questions, I'll answer them. You got some questions. This one is dignified, and this is all about strength. Anything that you are willing to kind of step up in this Leo energy and kind of walk into, if you have the strength to walk into it, it's going to modify you. It is going to change you in some amazing ways. And really, the best way it's going to change you is amping up your energy. It is going to amp your energy like nothing else. South Node. This is all about kind of bringing up the past. And this isn't the past of like good things. This is kind of like, well, I wanted to start a business before and it fell through. It's going to bring that up. And that's what you kind of get rid of on the 11th with that full moon in Leo. Just kind of like, I'm going to let this burn up in the atmosphere, and I'm going to step into the power of all of this. I'm going to step into the power of this energy and step into what I really want in my life. This is going to be some amazing energy. I guarantee it. This is Ascendant. This is all about the entrance. This is the time to walk into the Lion's Gate. Do you get it? Walk into the Lion's Gate. This is the time to make some big changes in your life, to make some amazing changes of what do you want in your life? Where is it going? What do you want out of this? And it, like I said, be careful who you sell your dreams to, because it can be a little bit of a crazy one. This one says solar calm, and this is all about kind of like clarifying. Get very, 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 very clear on what you want to draw into you. Like I said, as if you were going to go buy me a pair of socks or buy someone else something or start a business for someone else. Think about it in that way. Think about it in that way. Or new relationship. Are you talking about this new relationship so much that someone else could go to the store and find that person for you? Like, oh my gosh, yes, he's the perfect guy for you, or she's the perfect girl for you. She's this, she's outgoing, she's happy, she's got great energy. All of those things, kind of really being really clear in this. That's what's going to get you through. This one is Taurus. Taurus is all about the bull energy. And this is all about cultivating kind of like what your dreams are. This is the time to really think about it. You've got some time before all of this starts to happen. You've got the time to figure it out. You've got the time to work through this. You've got the time right now to kind of allow that energy to come forward. So make sure that you are kind of really thinking things through. And that's what this card is all about. This is Patalas, Athena, and this is all about thinking, kind of thinking your way through this. What is it that you want to draw into you? Not that you don't need to pick one. You could pick several of them, but you need to be very clear, and very clear. So you have to be clear on what you are choosing to bring into you. What is it that you're choosing to bring into you and start at this point? This is all about Mars. This is Mars. This is like motion, action, being in action. What do you want to draw into you? What is it that you're willing to go get? What is it that you're willing to be in action about? Starting that new business, starting a new relationship, bringing in something new, not only to you, but to your family, your friends, other people around you. That is going to be Perfect. Neptune is all about vision. This is a great time to amplify our Neptune energy. Like I said, Neptune's in retrograde. We're going to talk about that in just a second. And this is kind of bringing in new visions for us. Kind of what do we want to bring into this and bringing this energy into us quickly. So July 28th. Okay, so let's see. July 25th, I have my celestial meditation, and by then I will have all my other dates set up for the Lionsgate coming in. And you can do it if you're not local to me. I record all of that, and I email it out usually that same night to you, so you can try it that night. I try to do them as early as I can. If you're interested in that or interested in any of this, my email address is ruth@ruththeresa.com. Next, I have a Psychic 101 workshop starting here in Sugar Land, and then I've got one online, and they start the beginning of August. We have celestial meditations coming up. We've got some amazing energies coming your way, some amazing, amazing energies coming your way. So make sure that you're allowing this energy to come through. If you heard what I talked about on this video, make sure that you are re-listening to it over and over and over again, so that you exactly hear what you need to do, when you need to do it, so you can open up to all of this and bring in your dream life. Don't wait for another year to come. Do it now. Do it now. You're on this session. You're in this, watching this video for a reason, is because your angels and guides want you to be a part of this. Your angels and guides want you to hear this and do this. They are cheering you on. They're cheering you forward. And so am I. I am so thankful that you're here with me tonight. And I am excited for everything that's going to be coming in to you during the Lionsgate. I thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I know that we'll be talking again soon. Good night, everyone. I'll see you soon.